Hello friends, welcome to CADCAM Nation. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you that there are different types of wooden joints available that you can design right inside the Solidworks. And you can actually apply these joint types and or you can say that you can apply these techniques in real world as well. So before starting the video, I would like to request you to please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, share with your friend, and just write a comment down below into the comment section so that you can tell me that what you want to see in the upcoming videos. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So as you can see, I'm in the SolidWorks interface. As you already know that how to start it, so I'm straight going to the tutorial part. So here on the left side you can see there are front, top and right plane. As you can see, there is a top plane. I'm gonna select it, and there is the sketch option available over here. Click on it, it will align to your normal view. Okay, so the first type of joint I'm gonna show you is the half joint. So for doing this, I'm gonna use the sketch option, and using the rectangular feature, click from the center and draw outwards. Click. Then what you have to do is to give the dimension. There should be a vertical dimension over here. Give it 48 millimeter. It can be anything, you can give any dimension, but for this purpose I'm giving the dimensions 24 millimeter. So this is the basic you can say the foundation of this sketch. I'm gonna extrude this feature, so go to the feature and extrude it, and extrude this equals to 80 millimeter like this, and click OK. Now we have the, you can say, the wooden piece. Okay, so start on the surface, click on this surface and click sketch. And there is one more thing. When you hold down the control key and click the surface which you want to be on your side, and the other surface which you want to be on the top, so then hold down the click and then select this surface, and when you click onto the normal, it will normal as you want. Okay, no matter the orientation of the origin, you can also change the orientation of the sketch according to your requirement. Like select the surface by holding down the control key, and the second surface which you want in upward direction, then click like this. Okay, so I want to make it like horizontal, so click like this and make normal to view. Okay, so I'm gonna start over here. So make a rectangle from this corner like this, give the dimension equals to 48 millimeter, and the thickness of this cut is going to be equals to the leftover material, exactly 12 millimeter. So 12 millimeter. Now I'm gonna extrude cut, so go to feature and extrude cut. So as you can see, it is just there. Just select the origin or the vertex you want, or you can simply double click the surface up to which you want to extrude cut. Click. So this is the first part of the you can say the first half of the wood. So to make another part, all you have to do is to click on the surface. Let me show you on which surface I'm gonna select. So select on this surface and sketch, make it normal to your view. I'm gonna change the visual style, so I'm gonna start making a rectangle like this. By holding on the control key, select the line and the other line, like this one and this horizontal line, and make it collinear. On the same way, You can do this and this line, and you can make it collinear as well. Now make a center line from the origin like this and make it symmetrical. Click OK. You can also give the length, you can give any, so in that case I'm just going to give it 200 millimeter like this. Now change the vision style or visual style. Okay, now I'm gonna extrude it. Go to feature and extrude and double click on the surface up to which you want to extrude. Make sure you uncheck the merge result like this. Now as you can see, it is now overlapping each other. So to make it perfect, cut extrude. So make a copy of this feature. So for making this, click onto this move and copy bodies. Now they want you to make copies, so make sure you check this copy and number of copies you want. In this case I need only number one copy, so select the body and click OK. It will give you a message that you didn't move the body, so it is perfectly alright, so click OK. You don't have to bother about it. Now go to combine and select the subtract. Now the main body in which you want to create the recess, so this is the main body in which we want to create the cut, so click on it, and the body to be combined, so this is the body which we want to subtract from it. Select it. So now click OK. Now as you can see, we have perfectly cut or make the half wing joint. Okay, so this is the half wing joint in the wood. So let me show you this more clearly. Do like this. Okay, there we go. Now you can see that we have the lap joint, you can say, or this is the halving joint. So halving joint, this is, so there is one more joint I'm gonna show you, is the dovetail halving joint. Okay, so how we're gonna make this dovetail halving joint? So let's jump on to that tutorial now. As you can see, I'm gonna start again with the top plane like this, and you can create a sketch, a rough sketch maybe, but I'm gonna give it a dimension equal to 48 millimeter, and I'm gonna give it a thickness of again 24 millimeter like this. Now it is time to make extrusion. So I'm gonna extrude this feature to about 100 millimeter, so 100 millimeter of piece of wood. So on that surface I'm gonna create a sketch and make it normal to your view. So I'm gonna create the dovetail halving joint for this purpose. So I'm gonna do this. For doing this, I'm gonna create a center line first from the center of this feature to this. Okay, now time to make this is already we have, so I'm gonna click on this edge and convert the entity. Now time to make a dovetail feature like this. Okay, now hold down the control key, select the two lines and make them equal. Okay, now also make them horizontal. So make sure that it is symmetrical on both the sides. Okay, now you have to give it the dimension between, so I'm gonna select these two lines and make it equal to 30 millimeter, and the height is going to be 48 millimeter like this. So how long it should be, how long I have to make a cut, it doesn't we have to cut it through, so select through all. So there in the bottom left you can see the selected contour, so you have to select the contours like this. So click OK. Now again select the top surface and click sketch and normal to view. I need to make it something like this, so okay. Now again select the rectangle, start from this position to this. Okay, now give it a some odd dimension which is equals to 12 millimeter. Material to be left on the body like this and click OK. Go to feature and extrude cut. So make it through all and click OK. So this is the first feature we have just created. Now it is time to make another feature in which this wooden part is going to be completely or successfully merged with. So I'm gonna start with the back surface, click on sketch, rotate a bit. Now as you can see we have just we are going to create a sketch, so make it collinear. Again do this with this part, make it collinear. It doesn't matter how long you want this. Roughly you can make it again 200 millimeter. It can be anywhere on this line, it doesn't matter. If you want to make it symmetrical, so you can just simply draw the center line and make it symmetrical like this. Now it's perfectly on the center. I'm gonna again extrude the feature on, gonna change the direction and again make it through all, and make sure you just make sure to uncheck the merge result and click OK. Now again repeat the process we have done before. So go to move and copy bodies, select the body and click OK and OK. Now it is time to make the combine feature or subtract it. Select the subtract, the main body is this and the cutting body or tool body is this, and going to click OK. Now as you can see we have successfully created the dovetail halving joint as well. Okay, you can also move the body from here. Make sure you uncheck the copy feature and you can move this body to make it more clear that what we have just created. So as you can see this is the dovetail halving joint we have just created. So in the next video I'm going to show you that how to make a meter faced bridle joint and lapped dovetail joint. So the next tutorial, if you want to see the next tutorial which I've just told you now about, which I'm gonna create, so you make sure that you can let me know down into the comment section if you want to see the next tutorial, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Okay, so this is CADCAM Nation signing out for now.